very closely. Sanjay Jha, I'm going to begin with you. Gandhis had maintained so far that they will not be interfering with the entire election process. They were emphasizing on transparency and democratic process. Then why should Ashok Gehlot be told to bow out of this race?
Mario, as far as Mr. Gehlot's case is concerned, I think it is pretty obvious that his indiscretions, or call them shenanigans, or call them, an act of internal sabotage, was indeed hard, I think, for the Congress leadership to stomach. I mean, here is a chief minister of Rajasthan who's been given an opportunity to head the Congress party, which has gone through a very troubled phase. Yet it is a very august position. It comes with a massive responsibility. The Congress is the one party that can really defeat the BJP at the center and in different states. And for him to actually have asked for both positions and then created an internal rebellion to prevent Sachin Pilot from getting the job was absolutely, in my opinion, beyond acceptance. And I think he's paid the price. He's, in my opinion, committed political hara-kiri. And
no, but why should it be seen as political hara-kiri? Just tell me, Sanjay Jha, here is someone who has won the state of Rajasthan. He has the organizational support. All the Congress MLAs are standing with him. Then who is the central leadership of the Congress party to decide who should be the chief minister? There is a difference between the BJP and the Congress. In the BJP, all the states are won in the name of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Then the BJP can take a call that in Tripura, it should not be Biplab Dev, or in the state of Gujarat, Bhupendra Patel should take charge, or in any state, they will decide who will be the next chief minister. But are the Gandhis winning states or elections for the Congress party?
Well, Mario, I think you are factually incorrect on the Rajasthan scenario. Let me give you a quick answer to that. But one, I need to tell you that the BJP is authoritarian and autocratic, both internally and externally, but we can debate that another day. And let's look at Rajasthan. Mr. Gehlot did not win the last assembly election. I can tell you, Sachin singularly battled it out. Mr. Gehlot's leadership had led to a wipeout of the Congress to 21 seats.
Shehzad.
It is Sachin who helped bring the party to 100. In fact, I think the Congress leadership made a terrible mistake in actually giving Mr. Gehlot a third term as the chief minister when it should have been Sachin at the very beginning. Therefore, I was actually appalled and aghast that Mr. Gehlot, who actually is not so popular anymore in Rajasthan, should have actually wanted to continue.
Shehzad Poonawalla is here in the studio. Shehzad, the point being made here by Sanjay Jha, you heard from him, is that, my argument on the BJP doesn't really hold. And as far as Rajasthan is concerned, it was won by Sachin Pilot. And Mr. Gehlot was almost like propped up as the chief minister by the Gandhis.
If I may,
yes.
गुस्ताख के परिवार की एक ही सजा, अध्यक्षता से अशोक गहलोत जुदा. This is the level of democracy that Sanjay Jha is preaching us about. Did you hear Sanjay's opening statements? He's a good friend, but Sanjay says that this was a price he paid, and he was being given the great position of the Congress president. That means it was not an internal election. It was a fixed match. As per Sanjay's statements itself, when he says that he was being given this position. I
don't think that's what I said.
1 second now, can I please not? I know what you said, I've wrote it down.
Stop misquoting.
Maria, can I please not have him interrupt me?
Yes.
Already you have been interrupted.
Yes. Stop lying. The only thing you should
Sanjay,
not do is
stop sounding like a person who's nagging. Let me complete my point. Speak in your turn. You're almost 4 decades older than me.
I will.
Thank you.
I will.
So now let me complete. So the point is that the language that has been used indicates that this was not an internal election. It was not free and fair. It was rigged and fake and fixed to start with. And therefore today also, how does Ashok Gehlot get disqualified from contesting? He may have betrayed the Gandhis in Jaipur, but that doesn't disqualify him from participating in a democratic process by any standard, right? But he's been forced not to come there because the High Command doesn't like him. This is what we've been saying, that this has always been a rigged match. The 5 MPs who have written about the electoral rolls, they've questioned the delegate election process. You've had a situation where Chidambaram said that no matter who wins as the president, the preeminent position will be of the Gandhi family. You had Muralidharan ji saying that, look, only a person with whom Nehru family support is there, that person will win. And today, you have another proxy who will be a convenient remote control, namely Digvijay Singh, or perhaps, as you are suggesting, Mallikarjun Kharge, one of the proxies or the remote controls who will be easily amenable by the first family are going to become. So this is not a democratic process. So those who are not engaging in a democratic process can't lecture the BJP. Secondly, My limited concern on this entire matter, which is an internal issue of the Congress, is that because of all this, you have pushed Rajasthan into the womb of instability. First, you had a government which was missing for a month, more than a month in 2020. You had this situation in 2018. You're pulling all sides and governance has been a casualty. And today again, governance is a casualty in Rajasthan. Number 1 in rapes, number 1 in riots, number 1 in corruption, number 1 in mining mafia. Finally, the Gandhis, whatever little bit of political capital they had amongst their darbaris, that has also evaporated. It's gone. It's over.
Okay. So, Neerja, some very harsh words coming in there, particularly on the Gandhis. What does this entire chaos reflect? Is it reflection of democratic chaos, or is this reflection of things really collapsing?
I think, Maria, it would be fair to say it's a reflection of both. They are moving into an election where no Gandhi member is going to be standing and contesting, and that is after 2 decades. So the party is moving into a new phase. We don't know how it's going to pan out. And Digvijay Singh, for instance, is not, the Gandhi family has always been wary of him. Shashi Tharoor is part of G23. Now, Kharge maybe, officially who the Gandhis might like. But we still don't know. I feel Digvijay Singh would never throw his hat in the ring unless he had a very good chance of winning. But that apart. Just to answer the other side, the Rajasthan fracas, the last days have shown a complete weakening. Weakening is a very mild word. It's a collapse of the high command in the Congress. Because for somebody as loyal as Ashok Gehlot was, cock a snook at the high command. And I won't even use the word at the Gandhi family. After Sonia Gandhi had asked for a CLP meeting to be held in Jaipur, for people not to turn up there, and that if he can do it, anybody in the party can do it. So it does show a weakening of the high command. I would say, lastly, what the question you started off with, the observers have not talked to the individual MLAs in this case. We don't know who is for whom. Who is going for the high command? Who is going for Sachin Pilot? Who is going for Ashok Gehlot? Ashok Gehlot's group wanted to be heard in groups, for the MLAs to be heard in groups. Now, and the speaker has not told the country how many people, how many MLAs actually resigned or offered to resign. We don't know the numbers. So numbers is a question mark. So I think, and also I agree with Sanjay Jha that of course, when parties get victory, as the Congress did, there are multiple factors at play. The BJP was in power, Congress would have come anyway. That is the argument, but it's also a fact.
Okay, let me bring Rashid now. Rashid.